Hey, this is Tony with Fit Ripped, the YouTube channel where we help you achieve your fitness goals and lose weight. Today we're going to talk about the top 5 reasons why you are not losing weight in your first 2 weeks. Okay, so let's get right into it. Reason number 1, too many calories. Now, a lot of people start out keto with no idea what their ideal calories should be to be in a calorie deficit and lose weight. Other people believe that calories don't matter, which is absolutely untrue. Here's a web tool on calculator.net that is very simple to use and it's free. All you have to do is put in your age, your gender, your height, and your weight, and your activity level. If you have a normal day or if you have some exercise, just pick the appropriate activity level and then let it calculate what you need to maintain your weight for mild weight loss, regular weight loss, or extreme weight loss. I recommend picking a number somewhere between the bottom 2 results. So for me, I'd be looking at something like 1,600 calories. Another easy way to cross-check this or just using an alternate tool is the free Carb Manager app. I have a video on that, but let's go right into settings on Carb Manager. You look at My Profile. You have, again, your age, height, and weight in there. Then we'll just go back up, hit the macros button, and it'll tell you right there what your calorie target is to lose weight at a 20% calorie deficit. Now, I can't stress this enough that your calories have to be at the right deficit. You have to be eating less calories than your body needs to lose weight. You can be doing low carb and you can be in ketosis and you can not lose weight or you can even gain weight. People that have been doing keto for years that are in maintenance, what do? They raise their calories up to the point where they stop losing. So that is why you know calories matter. And if you want to lose weight, you're going to have to be in a calorie deficit. The more weight you want to lose per week, the lower your calories need to be. You do need to be careful not to get in such an extremely low situation that you slow down your metabolism. So I recommend staying somewhere between the bottom 2 bars of this tool. Reason number 2, too many carbs. Let's just go into the Carb Manager app, slide down here, and look and make sure that your 5% net carbs is set to 20 grams. If it's not set to 20, manually change it to 20, and it will adjust your protein and fat so that your calorie and macros are all in alignment. For beginners, the ideal number to shoot for is staying under 20 grams net carbs. This is like the no-brainer number. And by no-brainer, I mean pretty much anybody can get into ketosis within 2 to 4 days by keeping their net carbs under 20 grams per day. The whole point of getting your carbs low and staying there is to enable your body to get into ketosis and stay there. This is what is going to get your body burning fat and make you lose weight. If your carbs are too high, you're not going to be in ketosis. You're going to be storing glucose, storing glycogen, and your body's going to be running off of that because it prefers glucose. So if you're eating too many carbs, your body's just going to store them and it's never going to get around to burning fat. Reason number 3, not measuring and tracking every food, drink, and snack. Now, I know this is kind of a pain in the butt, but for the first 2 to 3 weeks, I do recommend using a simple digital scale like this. You need to know that you're accurately logging all of your foods. These scales are easy to use. They only have 2 buttons. Just power it on. And then you can switch to grams and ounces using the button on the right-hand side. Oh, hey, Keto Cat. All right, so we're going to take a plate, put it on top of the scale. And then the button on the left is also the tare button, which will, by pressing that, you'll zero out the weight of the plate, enabling you just to measure the weight of your food item. Put your meat on there or whatever it is that you're cooking or eating, and it'll tell you how many ounces that is. Now you have an accurate amount to put into the Carb Manager app. And speaking of the Carb Manager app, I said you need to measure and track your food. This is where we track it, and this is critical, at least for the first 2 to 3 weeks, or anytime you're in a stall. Log everything you're eating: food, drink, snacks, even supplements. I've seen people go over their carbs by eating gummy supplements, not realizing they had 1 or 2 grams of sugar in each vitamin they were taking multiple times per day. So log everything. Make sure your calories and carbs are dead on. Reason number 4, too much sodium. Now, this item might be surprising to you because we hear all the time in the keto community about getting plenty of sodium. Drink salt water, drink pickle juice, get your electrolytes, add salt on everything. Yes, that's true. You do need to get some sodium, but think about this. Consuming 400 milligrams of sodium, the amount in 1 gram of salt, causes your body to retain 4 cups of water, which equals 2 pounds. Now, that doesn't mean we avoid sodium. We need sodium, and we're probably going to need a little bit extra because when you're starting keto and depleting glycogen, your body's going to flush out a lot of water. So you need to make sure that you're getting adequate sodium intake. What I want you to be careful about is overdoing it on sodium. So with that in mind, 400 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram, makes you retain 2 pounds. How many milligrams of sodium do you think are in 1 teaspoon of salt? That's right, 2,225 milligrams in 1 teaspoon. And 400 milligrams is making us retain 2 pounds of water weight. So how much salt are you adding to your food? How much salt are you getting in the food that you're eating? This is why it's critical to track all of your food on Carb Manager, especially if you're doing pickle shots and downing extra electrolytes. I mean, you could be getting 6,000 milligrams a day of sodium. Now, that may sound unbelievable, but I know people who have been sent to the hospital with high blood pressure and medical emergencies because of downing too much sodium as a beginner keto dieter. So just think about that. My recommendation is the best way to know if you need extra salt is if you're feeling symptoms of electrolyte deficiency. Now you can Google that. We'll do another video on it here in a couple days about electrolyte deficiency. But just add a little salt to your foods, and other than that, it's just not necessary to go overboard with putting salt in your water and taking all of these electrolyte drinks and drinking pickle juice. Do not do that unless you absolutely need it and your body is having electrolyte deficiency symptoms. You could be causing your body to be retaining pounds and pounds of unnecessary weight, water weight, due to the excessive sodium you're intaking. Reason number 5, cheats and cheat meals. Cheat meals and cheat days are something that you'll find that a lot of people encourage you to take. They say, oh, what could be the harm? Just enjoy yourself one day a week. Here's the harm. Every time you have a cheat day, especially in the beginning, you're going to knock yourself out of ketosis. Sugar, alcohol, all of these things will take you right out of ketosis when you're starting out, and now you've just loaded your body up with carbs, glucose, and glycogen, and you're completely having to reset and restart 3 to 4 days of getting in ketosis. You're just eroding your whole week's worth of work. Now, it's not all gloom and doom. Once you've been doing keto for several months, or if you have a great exercise program, sometimes some small cheats can be added in. They'll be burned right off, but this is not recommended in your first few weeks. Well, I hope you got some value out of today's video and that you can use these to break your first week or two stall and get you on track to losing weight. If you enjoyed today's video, please subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, drop me a comment below, and feel free to share this channel with your friends. Thanks for watching.